Have you seen it? The television series coming out on, Tuesdays here on ABC. If you haven't seen it, you can go to their website or Hulu or wherever and go check it out. I saw the first episode the other night on Hulu because I was working Tuesday, so I didn't get to see it live. But first of all, let me just give you the usual spoiler warning. I'm going to be discussing the pilot episode in detail. There will be spoilers, so if you don't like spoilers, stop watching now. You have been warned. Now, spoilers will follow. Okay. I really like the old series, with the red shirts and the big, back in the 80s, when all the aliens had hair out here. But so did everybody in the 80s, so that's not too unusual. Interesting remake. I think it's got some possibilities. I'm sort of so-so on it at the moment, but I'm going to give it a try, watch it a little bit more, and see if it goes anywhere interesting with the whole series. One of the things that I didn't too care for, of course, they have the several characters I noticed from Firefly, where in the opening credit you had Inara, who is, of course, playing the lead alien, Anna, in this one. She does not look good with that, shortcut. Everybody's talking about she's a beautiful woman, and that cut just does not do her justice. But be that as it may, I know they were trying to, go for the more, I guess, reptilian look, I guess. I don't know. But, and then, of course, they had, who was Walsh on Firefly, the FBI guy who turns out to be an alien and gets impaled. He just seems to have a tenacity for getting impaled. So the premise, of course, if you don't know, that these aliens show up and they claim to want water, which they couldn't get somewhere else, and they are going to give us all this wonderful technology, and they come in peace and all that good stuff. My first thought is, I just have a hard time, especially with our culture and our alien invasion movies, that if aliens really did show up, we would probably shoot first and ask questions later. Or at least try. I just don't think they would get as warm a welcome as the visitors do in the series. I don't think we would just go and embrace them with open arms, because we're just too darn xenophobic and cynical for that type of stuff if they really showed up. And it amazed me, even in the early scenes, where one of the 29 ships comes over and hovers over the city, and everybody's all standing out there looking up at the, ship and everything. And I'm thinking, if I was, there, and the alien spacecraft pulled up and stopped, I'd look out the window, and as soon as I was pretty sure, okay, that's an alien spacecraft, I would, grab a few things, and I would be getting out of Dodge, okay? Because I'm thinking, they could, zap and the whole city be gone. I want to get as far away from this ship as I can. Not stand there and look at it. And then even when they had the scenes, where the military is moving them back, they didn't really move them back that far. You can still see the ship pretty good. I'm thinking, that's still way too close. You need to keep moving back, people. Especially, when they didn't know what the aliens were there. I mean, they still could have just came and zapped the whole city for all we know. And then what was the whole thing with the giant TV screens on the bottom of the ship? Okay, you're the first intelligent life we've encountered, and we've got these TV screens on the bottom of our ships. I guess we use them on our homeworld to do advertisements or something? Didn't make a whole lot of sense, but we'll figure that. I mean, really, if you're coming to an alien planet and you have advanced technology and you don't want to scare the bejeebies out the native populace, radio ahead. Hey, we've got some ships. We thought we'd just stop by your planet. You mind your visit? We'd like to borrow some water. Huh? Call ahead. No, you don't just show up with a fleet and expect the natives not to go a little crazy. Well, what else can I tell you about the show? It's got some, good characters, bad characters. You got, I'm not too impressed with FBI Mom. I like the priest character, but, I'm sort of biased toward religious figures. Although I have a feeling that the older priest is probably an alien in disguise. The rebel alien guy, and I forgot his character's name or whatever, but he seems pretty cool. As a matter of fact, him and the priest are like the only real positive male characters I've seen, so far in the series. You got the reporter, he's, total sellout, and you've got, the kid and his doofus friend who are just like, they're just out there. And of course, unfortunately, I see that they're probably going to do the whole, like they did in the original series where Willie and they have the alien baby, only it's going to be reversed. Laura Vanderhoot's going to seduce little old boy there and have alien baby. I can just see it coming now, and that's probably a bad thing, because that's one of the few things I didn't like about the original series. A lot of commentary and stuff you've been seeing talking about a lot of issues. Of course, having a clergy as a main member, they're of course going to bring up a lot of religious issues, which I think is good, and it's a valid case. Also, they're doing a lot of political issues regarding, devotion in the media and government power, the whole universal health care thing. As much as they want to deny it, this isn't a jab at the Obama administration or whatever. Actually, probably the producers don't really care about the Obama administration, but these are probably intentional. They're just trying to do a controversy. They're bringing up universal health care and all this stuff to hope and change, just because they want people to watch the show and the people to be in a controversy about it, so more people will watch the show. They probably don't give a hoot either way about the Obama administration. So we'll see where that goes. I don't know how much they'll do with it. I'm still sort of on a wait-and-see episode. We'll see how it goes. The action was only so-so in the first episode. And the pacing, and I've heard a lot of other people say this too, that they crammed 45 minutes full of everything they could cram in, and you just felt like you were being rushed. Oh, here's this. Oh, and look, here's this, and here's this. Hopefully they'll ease off a bit in the future episodes. But what's your thoughts? Comment below. If you disagree with me or you really loved the show, make a comment. If you really hated the show, make a comment. Just let me know what you think. I'm still going to take the wait and see. I'm thinking that probably overall I won't like the show, but I'll hold out and hope that it gets better. All right, let me know what you think. Bye.